Hey everyone. So, are you on eBay trying to make a little bit of extra income in your retirement years? You've been watching my videos and you know I talk a lot about STR or sell through rate and making sure when you buy items that you're buying things that are going to sell. Very important. But there's another issue, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I do hear this a lot in my comments and people sending me emails, and I thought I'd address it. And what that is, it's about your old inventory. So before you were buying things with good sell through rate, you were listing items, or you may be listing items from around your house. You know, you're trying to minimize, you're new to eBay, and you're just trying to sell the things off that you have. Nothing wrong with that. Where the issue comes in, you will have inventory that doesn't move, whether it's old inventory or you're listing things with a bad sell-through rate. So what do you do? Well, first off, I want you to know you're not alone. I hear this all the time, but there is some things that we can look at that you can do. One of the problems with listing on eBay or buying things to list on eBay is many times people will just buy anything hoping that it's going to sell. And you can't do that. Like I've told you before, and I teach all the time about sell-through rate. But when that does happen, before you even knew about sell-through rate, you may have items that's been listed for months or even years, and you're thinking, did I list it wrong? Did I price it wrong? Did I list something that no one will ever want? Well, a lot of times that's not the problem. A lot of times it's the listing itself. And that's what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to show you how this will actually work. But what it will do, it's going to take those old stagnant listings that you have and put them right out in front of the buyers again. And we're not talking about relisting. That's not it. And it's a strategy that works and gets those things out there. And it's pretty well known with established eBayers. So that's what I'm going to share with this. So let me show you exactly how it works. Okay, so let's say that we have these old listings and we've sorted through them and we see them. They're not getting any views. You've had them listed for a long time. What do? Well, many people will just click relist it. That doesn't work with eBay's algorithm. And the reason for that is it just extends that listing. What we want to do is we want to make that listing pop again. And how you do that is you end your listing. Yep, you end your listing. Then you go down below and you will see ended listings, the things that you've ended. Now you have a selection down there that you can use called sell similar. And that's what you want to do. You want to click sell similar. So your listing's going to pop right back up, all the pictures, all the description, everything that you did before because you clicked sell similar. So what you need to do is to look at your title again, see if you can make any adjustments with your title, look at your description, same thing, see where you might be able to improve your description because you've got some more experience now. You've been doing this for a little bit. Pictures are huge, description's huge. If you can take a price adjustment, take your price adjustment. And then when you're all done, you hit to sell it or publish it. And when you do that, you need to understand it's different in eBay's algorithm. It puts you out as a new listing, brand new listing. So it's popping up in the searches of the buyers again. So it's very easy to do. And I do it. I've got old listings from back when I was listing things without seriously considering sell-through rate and so on, or things that I just had around the house that I want to move. So that's the key. That's the trick. Now with sell similar, what you can do is put it on a put it on a schedule. So in other words, pull up your listings and filter your listings by how old they've been on the market. And if they've been on the market and you can make it whatever you want. If they've been on the market for 2 months or 3 months, pull them off, pull 3 of them off, 4 of them off. You can do this really quick. Pull 3 or 4 off, end them, go down below, hit sell similar, make a few little changes and republish them as new listings. And you're going to keep those listings up in front of your buyers more often. Now, that is not a cure-all for all old listings, but it definitely helps. And what it shows eBay too, because it's showing as a new listing, is it's showing you're active on your store and you're actively listing. Even though they're old listings, as soon as you end it, eBay forgets it, and then you hit sell similar. It looks like you listed 4 items that day. Well, eBay likes an active store, and they see you listing things, every 3 or 4 days, and you're listing 3 or 4 of them every 3 or 4 days. It's going to help promote your store. Now, that's different from promoted listings, and people are going to ask about that. There's been big changes on promoted listings. I don't do them, and I never have. Well, I take that back. When it first started, when promoted listings first started, I kind of tried it to see if I saw differences. Didn't make any difference for me, so I just eliminated that. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about ending listings, making some changes on those listings after you click sell similar. So you end your listing, go down below where you find your ended listings, click sell similar, make your changes, and reinsert it or publish it as a new listing. It definitely helps. But like I said, that's not a cure-all for everything. If you've got an item that is just not in demand at all, well, you have other decisions that you need to make. And what I will do personally, if I have several items that I feel are good items, they're just not getting any traction at all, I will group them together. And on American Pickers, if you ever watched it, they used to talk about bundling things together. I'll do that. I'll take 2 or 3 or 4 items together, take a picture of all 3 or 4 items, put one low price on it, and see if I can sell them all. But I won't do that with big items. I only do that with small items that are easy to ship, where I can bundle several together. That's one option. Another one is auctions. Now, with auctions, you're gambling that you may not make any money on it. And that's very possible. But again, if you've ever been to an auction, there can be an auction frenzy to where you get 2 or 3 or 4 people that are interested in an item that was only a $20 item, let's say, to begin with, and you start your auction for $2 because you have that auction mentality and you have 3 or 4 people interested. They may start at the $2 that you listed it and go to 3, 4, 5, 10, and you end up selling for 20 anyway. So auctions is another possibility. Understand that somebody may just buy it for that entry-level bid for $1 or $2, whatever you started at, and it's on down the road. And again, now if you set your shipping preferences, like I mentioned in other videos, and if you haven't seen those videos, you need to look at my other videos about shipping preferences. You'll still make a couple dollars on them because the buyer's paying the shipping. Last thing you can do, and it's still always a good faith thing to do, is donate. And you can be selective. A lot of people have issues donating at different places, at different establishments. That's not a problem. Go look at other ones, or even a independent, struggling thrift store that you don't want to see it go away. Donate it to them. Let them make a few dollars on it in their thrift store. So there's several different ways to do it. But again, it's not a cure-all. Most of the time, the majority of the time, it's by clicking sell similar, changing a few things, including the price if you can, change a few things and relist it, put it out in front of new buyers. Many times that will sell it. You know, people ask me all the time about shipping and so on, and I want to talk about that real quick because a lot of people get hung up on free shipping, and I just want to talk about it for just a moment. Understand where our society is at right now. Amazon is the gorilla. It's huge. And if you have Amazon Prime, and many people do, you get free shipping. And people get conditioned to free shipping. Well, they think that they need to do that on eBay on their sales too. But I want you to consider the difference between the two platforms. Okay, just consider this. On Amazon, if you need a new PC or a new monitor or a new whatever, you go to Amazon and you get it and it's free shipped. But if I go onto Amazon and I'm looking for a vintage Carhartt jacket, guys, Amazon doesn't have that. That's not the place. eBay is the place. So if you go onto eBay and you're looking for a particular piece of silverware to finish out your collection that you have, people will buy it over on eBay and they will pay the shipping on it. It's two different platforms, and you can't compare the platforms. People will ask me about what happens if you compare your free shipping versus you charging shipping. Well, I can't compare because I never offer free shipping. Ever. Never have. And I sell things and people pay the shipping. But the things that I sell, typically, most often, they can't go to Amazon and buy. So their choices are limited. You have to understand the difference. If you're looking for a vintage band t-shirt that has whoever on it, the Rolling Stones on it, and it's vintage, and you want to make sure that it's made in USA, you know, and before a certain year, Amazon doesn't have that. eBay does. And that's where you go to buy those kind of things. And people understand it's a different platform and they may have to pay shipping. So anyway, I hope this kind of information helps you guys. You have old inventory. You need to get it moving. Remember, not relist. Don't relist. It's the wrong thing to do. In the listing, go down below, click sell similar, change a few things, repost it as a new listing. You'll get more traction. Shipping, don't worry about it. Watch my other videos about shipping and it will take care of itself, and you'll actually make some extra money by shipping items. So anyway, I hope this information helps you. I'm Dave. This is Retired with Purpose. If you like the information, like and subscribe. I'll see you on my next video.